Okay, just everybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I know earlier, Olga, you mentioned there was no sound. Okay, Marcel, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Excellent. Despite that we might be doing something 100 times, I don't know what it is. Sometimes we just forget. So thank you for coming in here early. This call is being recorded and it's also being published on Facebook Live. You can find it on the Active Team Group Facebook page. So it is there permanently. And Tammy and I are super, super excited because it's a project that we want to do for the longest time, but work, traveling, everything always got in the way. And whole and behold, we came across Marcel, and we're so grateful, and we'll introduce her in a minute. Tammy, do you want to share a few words before we introduce Marcel?
Yeah, I just wanted to welcome everybody to the session. It's been a while in the making, so it's been a fun journey working with Marcel, getting on sessions regularly, just letting our creativity flow. And I just have to say that Marcel's got such incredible creativity skills. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. It's so much fun working with her, and I just wanted to mention that. Yes.
Yes. So Marcel is from Germany, and she was introduced to us by Anne Turnbull, and which is ironic. I believe Marcel, you're connected somehow with Ian and Eleanor, and I believe that's how you were introduced to Anne, and Anne has just been venting about your work. And you guys, you probably noticed some of the flyers, and also to give also credit to, we have another a friend from the Philippines that's also helping us with the flyers. Um, I just want to make sure I give credit to her, but Marcel has just done just incredible. She's creative and intuitive, and she really understands the arena of network marketing, which really comes as a great help. And I asked her to share the insights on our active team site so you can get a sense of direction. She's not going to go through every single links because honestly, we'll be here tomorrow, but she's going to help you get an understanding of the lay of the land of the site and where to find things, and to make it easier for you to find documents and videos and things that you're using to build your businesses. And what's really important here, this is just the beginning. What we have here is a foundation as a platform, which has been updated from what we had before. So if you go to activeteamgroup.com, you'll start seeing some of the changes that are there, as a matter of fact. So Marcel, I'm going to turn this over to you to, I believe you also have control, so you can share your screen when you feel appropriate. So Tammy and I will be in the background, and I'm going to let you drive. So thank you, Marcel, and really appreciate you. Back to you.
Thank you guys so much. I mean, that was such a lovely introduction. It almost drove me to tears. For those that know me, I'm actually quite quick to tear up. It's so nice to be here. I see some familiar faces. Paul, hi. We haven't had any kind of interaction in a while. Mama Liberia, I see you there. I'm sorry for the rest. I do not know. I will get to know you all. Thank you for taking the time to be here. So very quickly, it's been an absolute honor and an absolute pleasure to do this for Chris and Tammy. It's wonderful to work with them and to bring to life what it is that they offer. I saw their YouTube channel, and it was to me like a fountain of information, and I don't want anything to like get lost somewhere along the line. So a lot of that I ended up putting into the structure of the website so that it's easier for everybody to find it. It's there, it's structured, and we're going to also be updating, changing, so that you guys can also obviously have a say in what you want to see and where you want to see it. And we've even got a part of our website that is like, the old time pinup boards. We actually here in Germany still have them at the supermarket. When you go into the supermarket, there's a pin board, and you can pin your advertisements or your events or whatever on the board, so everybody knows about it. The things work like a bomb, but we've done it digitally. So I just want to quickly give you some insights on the website. Chris and Tammy have got the whole idea of movement, transformation, always changing with the times, changing with the business, and that in effect growing, not just as a person, but growing your business and obviously everything else around it. So that's kind of what I wanted to say with the website, what I wanted to be incorporated. So when I sat down with Tammy and with Chris and we looked at these ideas, that's what I wanted to bring, the movement in it all, because a website ends up eventually becoming stagnant. You put information on it and it kind of stays there, and people look at it, but I've seen this, and that's exactly what should be different with this website. It should be it should give you a feeling of floating, light, clean, happy, blue, and then also the feeling of movement, because that's what we all want to be doing every day. So let me share my screen and
Drum roll.
say again.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, yay! I am a bit nervous. Like, what if you guys don't like it? Okay, let's see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, perfect.
Awesome. So this is the new home page for activeteamgroup.com. As I said, very light, very fresh, very clean. And although in the structure of the website, there is just so much, it will blow your mind, you don't get a feeling of being like overwhelmed or it's not cluttered. And that's what I want to explain. So we have the home page, and it's all about team, people, team, movement. You guys will recognize we didn't change a lot on the home page. So we also wanted to keep a familiar feeling, not that you feel, oh, I'm like completely lost. Where did I end up by putting this address in? So there's some familiar elements on the website, on the home page, the mission. we ended up changing these videos to videos any and everybody could benefit from, no matter whether you are a Max associate or not. These are videos that anybody can watch and really learn something from. And that's why we named it like get a feel for what we do. So kind of assess the situation. This is what it's about. You judge whether this is good or bad. This is the Instagram feed, so you're always up to date with social media. And then the old style pin board 4.0, keeping up with active team group pin board. This is an interactive part, meaning we will have everything that you need to know for the week up on this pin board. We will put up the promotions. As you see, this is the March promotion. Events, we've got the Monday night events and we've got Thursday night events, and also featured trainings. So in other words, all the new stuff that we feel is really, really beneficial for everybody to see, we'll put them up here. You'll obviously find them on the website, on YouTube as well, but these will be featured trainings just to kind of point you in a direction. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed with all this information, all this, the whole new structure, all the new training. So this would be a place that you could go and find really, find, I want to call them gold nuggets. And we will obviously change these all the time. Then for it to become interactive, we have a link here. We want you to promote your event on the pin board. So what you can do is just click on the button, send us an email with all your details, and we'll promote it on our pin board.
Actually, Marcel, if I may just add here, because I want to add a point.
Absolutely.
So, for example, we also have presentations on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. So what Marcel said here, and this is what I want to do, this is in your hands. See, Tammy and I want to create an environment where we're not constantly feeding, but we're duplicating and we're showing you how to actually create your own families and your own environment. And what we want to do is we want you to take the action. I could have easily said, okay, let's put the one at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. Let's put the one at 8. I want this to be in your hands. So if you go back down a little bit and you click the link below there, thank you. Sorry for stepping in, Marcel. I just want to make sure that the team has clarity there, why this is there. So for example, you would have your flyer, you would have your times and your events, and you will end up being promoted here. If you happen to be in Nigeria, if you happen to be in Ghana, if you happen to be in the Philippines, if you happen to be, because I know that this is obviously a lot of folks, it's in the middle of the day on the Friday. It's recorded forever. So people are going to see this later on. So if you happen to be here later on, keep in mind, if you promote your event here, obviously it is a Max content event. And if you're a Max associate, I just want to be clear about that, then we will promote your events and your events will be here and everybody will be aware of them. You'll end up on the active team calendar. So thank you, Marcel, for allowing me to step in.
Please feel free to step in anytime you guys feel like you want to say something and contribute to all of this. Sure. Another really cool feature is I've found sometimes I know there's an event, I'm not sure like when, where, and where's the link. You can come here, find the event, and also just click on the link, which will take you straight to the meeting. So if it happened to be Thursday and my time zone, I'm at the moment on the West African time zone. If it's Thursday at 2 a.m. and I go, oh, great, I found it. You can just click on this little button here. It's a link. It takes you straight to the meeting, which is a really nifty little feature. And I hope this makes life a bit easier for everybody. So this is our homepage. We've also got something at the bottom in the footer, your feedback, because yes, we do want your feedback. We always want your feedback. We want this to be something that grows with all of us, but we do need feedback from you guys. We need to know what it is that you think, that you need, that you want to see. So you can also just click on the button. It opens up in an email and you can write down your feedback. That would be dearly appreciated. So let's move along. The menu at the top changed a little. These are all familiar buttons, but then we've got a Learn More page. Now on the Learn More page, you find everything you would need to send a prospect, for instance, or someone that just wants to learn about either the business or the actual Max science, what Max is about. You can basically copy this link here and send that off, and people will land straight on this page with everything encapsulated right here. There's the Max product overview, the business overview, awesome message from Chris and Tammy. Everything is there. So this is a separate part of, I want to say, the structure, and that's why it's got its own button at the top, because it stands alone. It could be for anybody. It doesn't have to be for a Max associate. This could be for absolutely anybody. Now, I'm not going to run through everything. I just want to show you how to think when you navigate your way through the website. So the homepage is simple, straightforward. Learn More is for everybody. And then we have a section, as you see here, called Training. Now, this is for you, for your business, for your personal development. So once you click on Training, it opens up the doorway, I want to say, to everything that sits behind it. And that's why I don't want to go into detail, because it's a lot. These are the areas of training. And as we said in the text at the top, the introduction videos will assist you on deciding where to actually start. So Chris and Tammy did these cool little videos just to tell you what these sections are about, so that you know what you're in for. Then you can decide what you want to do for the day. What do you want to learn? Where do you want to go? I'll just do a quick dive in. We've got Max International. We've got Wealth and Business, Health, Wellness, Network Marketing, networking, and personal development. So if we had to click on this button, it opens up into a whole tree of pages and a wealth of information for you. We have on this page, we have the welcome, we have Max Science, Max product overview, everything you could possibly need right here, brochures, and then a link to your Max products. Now, we have a page with all Max products on it, videos, PDFs in English, French, and Spanish. We have, maybe I'll show you this. We have a whole section on compensation plan training. So this is all about understanding the comp plan, understanding everything. So here you will find whatever it is that you need. If there's a heading that piques your interest, you can obviously go watch the video. And as I say, there's really a lot to go through. I think you guys are going to be busy for a while. We've got the comp plan here at the top as a PDF. Let's just go back to this. That's Max. Then we have Wealth and Business, which maybe we can have a quick look. We have the training on how to think. Who's your dream stealer? What a great section that was, that I just had to put in there. That was also an absolute gem. Then we just have stuff on mindset, audiobooks that you can go listen to, programs that you can watch. And then we have another section called How to Build Your Business, which is this you will recognize: invite, plug in, follow up, and close. A section called How to Make Money, DMO, Daily Method of Operation. Just as I said, a wealth of information that you obviously can go through at your own time. I think important for now is just to remember, we have a home page, which is kind of the same as it was before. Then we have Learn More, which is, it stands alone. And then we have Training, which opens up to all of these different areas that you can go explore at your own pace and see what it is that you want to dive into a bit deeper. And obviously, please let us know if there's something you would like to see that we did not think of, because that is how the website is going to stay alive, moving, and obviously transforming. So I think that is it from my side. Chris, is there anything you guys want to add?
Actually, just want to point out a few things. Let me find Tammy. Where is she? Okay, she is. Might have been. Okay. So one thing I just want to point out, looking at the screen, don't click on it, but just put your mouse over the resource link at the top. Okay. So I just want to point out, folks, that this is still there. You still have the old videos, the audios, the documents, the webinars. Again, I just didn't want people to feel kind of taken back. So where can I find a document for the PowerPoint, all these things? That is still there. Okay, so what we want to do is add extension. And this is just, we are just getting started here. This is going to grow. It's like a castle. And right now we've established the first block of our castle. There will be compartments. It's going to expand as content changes and improves, or situations gets presented. And one of the main things that I think is very important, if you go back to the main page, Marcel, what's important is for you to stay in tune with, if you go down to the pin board, this is something that I find really, really important, because right now we're in the middle of a promotion in the month of March. You should take advantage of that. Those of you that choose to take an active role in learning this and duplicating this and passing this on to your downline, you simply, once you're there, you can cut and paste the link and share with your team and your Facebook groups and into your WhatsApp groups. And don't be shy. I mean, click and share and click and share and click and share. And this is the whole idea. So everything is here at the front. So whatever is the most important, the most pressing, because it's just happening, or it's a promotion that's currently active, it's going to be right in the front on the main page. And on the right-hand side, I urge you to take an active role, a call to action after this. Those of you who actually wants to make some money, may I suggest, click that send email button. Send your event. I know there's events on Tuesdays and on Wednesdays. I know some of you have Canva now. You can modify your flyers. Make sure that is sent there. Attach it there with the information so we can put it in. So what we're going to do, and I'm just thinking out loud about this, Marcel, is right now everybody's taking advantage of the Active Team webinar link. But now that we have this quick button from the Active Team group page, people can have their own link, right? And because I know when you use the Active Team webinar link and you're trying to do a Facebook Live share, sometimes you get into problems, right? So I want to, what Tammy want to do in 2022 is we want to give you the space for you to thrive and not be a shadow of Chris and Tammy. We want you to become the same as us, or bigger or better than we are. This is our goal. I mean, I can testify that we've built team leaders that have reached our pin rank. And the fact is, because we didn't hold them by the hand for the rest of their lives, we give them the tools and they've evolved. So this is kind of the whole concept here. But at the same time, don't feel left behind, because we don't want to leave anyone behind. This is the reason why I urge you as a call to action is click that send button. The week is ending today, and we're starting a new week next week. And there's some presentations that are happening all over the world. And we encourage you to plug in. This is another avenue to invite people to come and see and listen to your presentation format that many of us can learn from. Okay, so that's what I wanted to add here. Other than that, just also wanted to let you know that at the bottom of the screen, if you just want to put your mouse over it where it says Let's Chat, okay, this is an interactive button, okay? So it's right at the bottom. You can see it sticks out like a sore thumb there. It's like a blue little square bottom right, Let's Chat.
The navy blue on the right. Yeah.
On the right with a little equal sign and the little, okay. So when you click on that, if you click on that, Marcel, just click on that little tab there. Yes, right? What's happening is it comes into my phone, says someone wants to talk to me right now. So let's say something's going on and you can't reach me I'm happy to be around the world. I'm on planet Mars, for example, I'm connected on the internet and you want to reach out, well, this is one way to connect, but also keep in mind there's WhatsApp, there's Facebook. But I just wanted to let you know that this is another way to connect through the team website. Okay, so Tammy, did you want to add anything else?
I just want to hear from everybody. I know that there's a lot of people that are going to catch this on a recording. So how do you feel about this whole look, the different look? How do you feel about it when you first saw it?
I'll jump in, Tammy. It's Bill here. I really like it. It's really, really good. And it's going to take a little bit of time to go through, but it's really good. Question I have, Marcel, is so the learning more or training, when you open it up, does it go to YouTube where you have all the other, or is it just strictly that one presentation?
Okay, Bill, thanks. Yes, all our videos are on YouTube, but
Okay.
because it's a bit difficult sometimes getting through all the videos on YouTube, we've put it into this structure so that it makes sense. You don't have to go look for the video. You
Okay.
would, for instance, if you say you want to, I don't know, let's check here, go wealth and business, and you already into it, so you want to know how to build your business. Instead of going to YouTube and searching for the video, you
Yeah.
come here and you go, I want to know more about following up,
Okay.
or plug in, or invite. And then it actually goes down, it shows you all of these videos. You see, they all sit on YouTube, but you don't have to go look for them now.
Okay.
They're here in sections where they make sense. So it would be easier to find them. They've got the PDFs that go with them, everything right there grouped together for you. So yes, they are still on YouTube, and yes, we uploaded a lot to YouTube, but you don't have to go look for it now. It's all here on the website together.
Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
This
Bill.
is, this is really good. It's Paul here, Marcel. You did a fantastic job here. So kudos to you. And Chris and Tammy, this website, Active Team, is really up to date. It's going to take a little bit of time to go through it, but I really like the training and learn more. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that over the next few days.
Yes, and at the end of the day, Paul, thank you for this feedback. This is going to become like a dictionary. I'm a matter of speaking to you, Stan. What I mean, it's a point of reference. If you're looking for something, instead of going in the wilderness and trying to find something and give up because you just don't have time to search for it, you'll know what they are. And that's why I think it's worth it to take. I say I think, because I'm just being modest. Take the time to go through the site to get a feel for the lay of the land, so you familiarize yourself with the content. Because if you don't know the content is there, then it won't trigger it. Oh, I can get it right there. But the moment you're looking for something, let us know. And again, just to not to repeat, but to recap on the fact that every single videos, nothing has changed when it comes to the location on the activeteamtraining.com, which is our video channel. Everything is there. All we're doing is like we created an index. When you open the book and you want to look for something in the book, you don't scroll through every 565 pages. You go through the index, look for what you want, click on that, page 355, boom, and then you're right. It's kind of that environment, right? So it's to simplify the search, to minimize the time for you to be able to provide tools with your prospect. We're living in an online virtual world. We need information at the speed of light, and you need to have access to links very quickly. And this is really going to help you point you in the right direction, cut and paste the link and pass it on. And it's also phone friendly. The next stage of this project, now that we're kind of completed the first stage, the second stage is to have it on a cell phone through an app. Why is an app so important? Because a website requires a lot of bandwidth. So if you happen to be in Africa, for example, Nigeria, which sometimes data could be quite costly, and it just drains your data package when you go on the Active Team website and you download all these things, right? So for that reason, people may not go there just because of that. But now when it's on the when it's on an app, these are preloaded images that are in the app. So really, what's an app? It's just a bunch of links that are organized in a structured matter. That's it. That's what an app is. You don't have to download all these images and all these things that a computer would do. You just kind of go to what you want and click, and it points you, and it'll be easy for you to cut and paste again the information to pass it on. So this is kind of the next stage we're getting into, is to have the actual app on your phone, which will be a reflection of what's in here. But it is phone friendly. So if you go there, it will load, and the site will minimize the bandwidth and the size of files to fit in within a small device. So it's a lot easier to maneuver and download things, as we move forward. And also there's just going to be pictures in there. And as we do the Go for Diamond calls, and we'll introduce certain segments. And one of them is going to be pictures that will share the lifestyle of Max Associates all over the world. And this is a lot of work. We have to dig in. I have to document some of those pictures to get a feel for the culture of Max International. So I went a little bit over and above here, your question, Paul, but I just wanted everybody to have a sense of the purpose of and the reasoning behind all of this.
And I just wanted to add something for you to really leverage. And I know this site is really designed for associates to go to get information so that they can personally grow, they can grab stuff and share it. But this itself is credibility to bring in new business partners. I use this all the time, just so you know. Every single time I talk to a prospect, I talk to them about the importance of support, especially when somebody is challenged about the industry itself, and they had a bad experience, and you can say, I can totally understand, I've heard stories like yours, but here's what's different about what we have. And then you bring them to Active Team Resource, and you start flipping through that with them, and they're going to be like, wow. And that's what we wanted to create, was a bigger wow factor. And so use this as part of your prospecting, follow through. I'm telling you, this site is going to bring you a lot more business.
Yes, and that's a very good point, Tammy. I really appreciate it. You share that. So I didn't want to have this call too long. I wanted about 30 minutes, but we want to make sure all your questions are answered. Now, keep in mind that something may pop in at the bottom of the site. If you go back to the bottom, Marcel, just so for everybody to see the link again, where feedback, right? If you have any questions, feedback, and before you start saying, where can I find this? Where can I find that? I do recommend you do your homework to minimize the legwork from all of us to try to give you the direction, because everything is there. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Watch the little videos that Tammy and I did to give you a sense of, do I need to go there? Do I want to go there? Is that the content that I need? That's what we did that. They're about 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute or so. And some might be a little longer. But again, within that frame. So use the tools. And what Tammy said is a big deal. One of the things that will sell the opportunity is not just the product and the opportunity itself, but it's you and your association with a team who have their act together with a support system in place is a big, big selling feature. That's a big selling feature. So if you incorporate that into your objections handling and questions and all of that into your presentation, I assure you, your results in converting people to become an associate or even a customer will increase because the information is there. So at this point, I think we're good. Do we need to register? No, Lucy, you don't need to register. Everything is the same. The database is the same. Everything works exactly the same. And if you come across a little, knickknacks, we'll fix them very quickly. One thing about Marcel is she is fast. And this is what we love. You probably noticed some of the flyers that are going out there, to promote for the event and everything else. She is really, really, really good. So again, take advantage of these tools. And Tammy and I, we keep moving forward. We keep looking forward. We keep playing forward. We're going all the way to the top, and we want you to come along with us. And this is the reason why these tools exist. So that's what I wanted to communicate. Marcel, was there anything else you want to add?
That was it. I kind of just want to say thank you that you guys gave me also the chance to work on this project. It's been absolutely fun, and I think it's going to be fun going forward. So thank you guys also for the opportunity.
Beautiful. Well, everybody, thank you very much for attending. Again, the call is recorded. It'll be uploaded on the activeteamtraining.com. And I know Marcel's probably going to take some segments from some of those videos to give some clips so people can get a feel for what's going on and so forth. Okay. So and how to access and where to access and how this function. Okay. So everybody have yourself a wonderful day and thank you for attending. Really, really appreciate you. Bye for now. Take care.